Alright, so I'm back with your Rainbow Six Siege highlights. And we had another exciting roundup of matches for Playday 6, guys. I mean, we're getting close to the end of the season, and these are very, very important matches to win for some of these teams especially. So let's get right into the first match. We had the Sonics facing off against Oxygen. This is a great way to start off the day, with a little friendly rivalry and with two teams fighting for that 4th place position. Before the match, the players were asked about what they thought of each other, and it sounds like these boys have it out for one another.
Because I really don't like them at all. That's really it. I just want to win against them. There's nothing really else to it. I just don't like them.
I think both us and Sonics are one and the same in the fact that we didn't expect to do as well as we did. We just made roster changes. Our main focus for both of us was just getting top 4. They beat us and we still ended up getting first, so we had the consistency, but they had the wins that mattered.
But as much as there was smack talk, Oxygen couldn't put actions where their words were, with a 7-3 victory for Sonics over Oxygen on Chalet. Sonics shot themselves into 3rd place, and Oxygen brought themselves into the bottom 3. Now the entirety of Sonics was an absolute standout.
Back to an advantage for the Sonics. He repeaks, not ideal. So will Super. Fox 8 from above, punishing. It's a 2v1 technically, and right on 0 they get the diffuser down, but it's going to be Rexon to try and stop this with Fox 8 watching. Does he know where the Rook is? That's the real question. No, he doesn't. Rexon pops on up and takes down Laxing before the diffuser can go. 2-0 Sonics.
Make sure to stay tuned next week to see Mirage and Sonics duel it out for the 3rd and 4th place position in the standings. But heading into match 2, we had the biggest upset of the year. Mirage, the team who took down the legendary TSM last week, up against one of the teams tied for last. XSET has been struggling a bit as of late. Their player Drip unexpectedly had to drop from the season, forcing one of my personal Pro League veteran favorites, Jarvis, to step in. Jarvis has been a part of the Pro League for a long time, and to see him step in and do as well as he has, it's been awesome. Mirage, being an absolute powerhouse as of late, couldn't take the pressure from XSET. Although there were some individual standout plays by Mirage, that's not what wins games. What does win games is having solid leadership. And although Jarvis didn't have a high kill match, he put in his weight when it mattered, and he secured them the 7-5 victory in the final round in a 2v1.
But no! It's Nyx now against Jarvis, and he picks up a big kill. The newest player for XSET manages to pick up impactful frags in the final round. And XSET with a clean 7-5 to take the game.
Moving into match 3, we had Disrupt Gaming up against Beast Coast. Beast Coast, they have also been struggling a lot this stage, tied for last place with XSET. They don't seem to have formed their identity yet, and it really does show. With their roster changes over the year and a lack in true leadership right now, it really is hurting them. Disrupt, on the other hand, has been bettering themselves game by game, progressing closer to that top 4 position. And with the likes of players like Iconic standing out like they are, their next match against Oxygen will be crucial.
Deal with it as of right now. Retro, he's been read out, so this gunfight more than likely going to be quite dangerous for him, but the deployable shield's going to give him enough information. He steps up to the plate. The swing's coming back and forth as Retro trying to hold down the door. Iconic gets the other 2, and it locks it up. Disrupt Gaming get away with the bag as the offense is finally starting to come together for Beast Coast, but it was too little too late.
Now the 4th and final match is the one we've been waiting for since the Titans TSM and Space Station Gaming started their tearing streak. Both teams being the Giants of North America League this season, meeting in the matchup of the stage on Chalet. Did SSG finally grab their first loss? Not even close. The 7-2 victory on Chalet was masterful by SSG. This has to be their best map. They cannot be stopped. SSG ability to adapt to their opponents and what they are doing on each scenario, it is insane. It's quite frankly the best I have seen in Pro League. the addition of Hot and Cold to their roster has been perfect. His performance was next to none, and he deserved the MVP of the day. And to be fair, he is looking more and more like the league MVP.
Now it's up to Hot and Cold, 15-4-4 right now, up against TSM in a 1v2. They don't know where he is, but they do now. The L85 in hand. I don't believe he heard the drop to his left either. Still trying to contest the man with the Roni achieved as he's bouncing back and forth. Knows one's still here. He'll burn Pojo Man alive. The SMG-11 get it done. Oh, Hot and Cold for 17 as he puts TSM in a body bag. Just send him down the river.
Now, with a 7-2 victory for Space Station Gaming over TSM, this shot SSG way up in first place, securing their position next month in the worldwide event. TSM now in second place, but if you look, this season is looking very competitive for the 4th to 2nd position. All these teams in such a close point differential. I am so excited for these next few days to see what will unfold. Will XSET be able to come back from this season after these last 2 great matches? Will SSG ever lose? I don't actually think so. But that's enough of the highlights, guys. I really hope you enjoyed what you saw. Stay tuned next week for Playday 7 as I will get you all caught up to date with the highlights and replays.